All right, this is question number 2 for the Kingsport Times News questions. I'm Wesley Combs, and I'm running for Alderman on May 18th, and I'm really your candidate that's focused on the future, and I think the future is worth a vote in the upcoming election, so one of your 3 votes I would like to be appreciated if it was for me. So question number 2 is, what should Kingsport's role in addressing the homeless situation in town? Should Kingsport take the lead on establishing and funding a homeless shelter and or a day center? Okay, that's interesting. So Kingsport has the unique, homelessness a lot of times boils down to mental health and drug addiction. It seems those are usually the root causes. Those are things that Kingsport's got a unique, even the whole Tri-Cities has a unique opportunity with that. With the creation of Ballad and a Certificate of Public Advantage, their Terms of Certification and their Healthy Communities initiatives have sections that address this, that there will be funding made available for this with the merger of the 2 entities that will be basically synergies where they were able to reduce overhead and expense somewhere else, and they can take it and put these millions of dollars into this, solving these drug addiction problems and mental health, right? Both of those are addressed in those. So I don't think the city has to fund doing that whole thing, right? I do think, in looking, Ballad's going to have empty locations and empty spots and empty real estate. They've already talked about all that stuff. So does the city need to build a day center and all that stuff? I think the city needs a day center. I do think there's value in that. Do we have to pay for it out of taxpayers? I don't think we're there yet. I think we're in the planning stages of what it takes to fix this. I do think there is a pretty immediate need to get some action going about what the plan's going to be, as well as addressing some of the current needs of some of the homeless, that are struggling right now. How do we get them out of that situation? But the long-term plan doesn't need to be a knee-jerk, and we don't need to go spend a bunch of money building something just yet, when I think we need to do a little bit of planning first, in coordination between our churches, Ballad, our city, all our not-for-profits that really have a mission to fix, to deal with this. So I think that's really the path we need to take is really leaning and working with Ballad. Again, I'm Wes Combs. I'm the candidate that's really focused on the future. I think the future is worth at least one of the 3 votes on May 18th, and I would appreciate your vote.